Yo, my people, them. Hope you have a good Tuesday. And it's match day. And it's the match preview for the Chelsea vs Liverpool game. Today in the Premier League, 8 o'clock kickoff. Fam, this has been a mad 24 hours, 48 hours. Graham Potter is no longer the Chelsea manager. Now we have Bruno Suter taking over as the interim manager. Man, it's going to be a lot of changes, I believe. I don't think we're going to see necessarily the same people lining up. Probably the same system, because it wouldn't make much sense to change the system, as well as the fact that Bruno Suter, he's very unfamiliar with a lot of the players. Not to mention, he hasn't been a coach before. I believe this is his first managerial role, being the interim manager of Chelsea Football Club. This is all new to him, but we have to get back down to business. All this people that might be upset about Graham Potter and that, we have to just cut that to the side and move on, because to dwell on these things, we can't. When we have a big club and when we have so many games coming thick and fast, not just in the Premier League but the Champions League coming, we need to refocus and try to do everything, and the team has to try and do everything to end the season on a high, even though that is going to be very difficult, but it is what it is. Obviously, you have to go through in terms of injury news and such, and then also, I don't even think there was any injury news like that in the press conference, but my preferred lineup, score prediction. Also, let's talk about Liverpool as well. Liverpool, they're not the same Liverpool we would have met last season or the season before that. Their form is nearly as bad as ours, and when we are two teams that should be in the top four or battling for European football, not saying Liverpool ain't, but the likelihood of it happening, it's not that likely. Both teams are not great this season, so we need to try and just make sure that we can get a W. We're at home at Stamford Bridge. The last time we played, it was 0-0 in what was a very boring game, so hopefully it can all change. The game can be good and we can take the game to Liverpool, because their defence can get got. It's the weakest point, so we need to try and make sure that we can do all of this. Raheem Sterling, Wesley Fofana, they have returned back to training, and other than obviously there's other injuries that happened before. Thiago Silva's still out, Cesar Azpilicueta is still out, have a couple guys still out, but at least Raheem Sterling and Wesley Fofana are back in the squad. And on that note, I have to go through my preferred lineup, or a predicted lineup, because I don't even know what the preferred one would be, but nonetheless, we have to go with Kepa in goal, and then right centre back, we have to go with Trevor Chalobah, central centre back Koulibaly, left centre back Benoit Badiashile. Then on the left, obviously Ben Shaw. On the right, Reece James. Then in the middle of the park, Enzo and Kovo. Then we're gonna have to go for, in the attack, a little change. I'm gonna go with Joao Felix has to start, Raheem Sterling has to start, and boy, Kai Havertz, probably gonna have to start him, but it wouldn't be surprised if we ever see Mason Mount get a start, because he is someone that's been missing out on games, and a lot of managers always like to play him. So it's going to be interesting. That lineup could obviously change. That's the lineup I think will happen, but it's going to be a very, very interesting game to see. Will the players turn up? Will they play a lot better? Will we put away our chances? Because a manager like Graham Potter would always get the blame, but if we for the next couple of games don't do the same or improve, score more goals, i.e. because that's the thing that we don't do the most of, score a lot of goals, then boy, it's gonna be peak. It's gonna be peak. But that is obviously man's predicted lineup, as well as the fact that for the score prediction, I'm gonna go over 1-1. I don't think we are gonna win the game. I don't think we're gonna lose. Liverpool, they're dangerous. You got Salah, you got Nunez, Gakpo, Jota, like these guys in the attack, they can score at any moment. But we just have to contain that, win the midfield battle, and get at their defense, because the defense is a weak link. See the goals that they can see against Man City and how easy it was. We need to be on them. The players have to be on them. We need a response, because this has been a bad couple of days, and we need to change this. Because then we got a game midweek, not midweek, on the weekend, and then we play Real Madrid next week. So we need to pattern up, but we're gonna see what happens, and boy, hopefully we can get the W. But like I said, my score prediction is 1-1. You guys, let me know your score predictions in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Facebook for more Chelsea content. I'm CF Series Blue, and I'm out. Peace. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea.